Hey, what's up everybody? Today we have ourselves a little bit of a smaller project, but it's going to be kind of a test. And so I want to see just how things go. We are going to take down this here declining elm tree. You can see this side starting to sprout out this spring, but this side's all dead. It's also got some weird stuff going on there. It's been in a state of decline for a while. So got a base anchor set up. I got the rope over a substantial limb right in there somewhere. And then as I go up the tree, I'll move it up a little bit further once I've inspected this limb and see how strong it is and whatnot. But all that to say, we're gonna take this entire tree down with this chainsaw right here. This is a little electric Milwaukee saw. I wanna see just how far it'll go. I kind of think it'll do the whole tree, even the felling cut, which is gonna be way more than a bar worth of wood. You know, it's gonna be wider than the bar is long. So we'll see how it does. We'll see how it lasts. This tree isn't gonna take that many cuts, so I don't think it'll have a problem, but hopefully it'll give you guys kind of an idea of how long this thing lasts in an everyday setting. Have a nice evening here. What is it, like March 5th in Ohio, and I'm in a t-shirt, which is amazing. Also working next to the lake, that's pretty nice. And we just had a thunderstorm roll through, so it's actually kind of humid, but not kind of cool. It's definitely not poor weather for working. Give our tie-in point up there a good bounce. That tie-in point is definitely not high enough to work the tree, so we're going to have to advance it a little bit. Spitting bark at us. All right, we don't have to get super far out on these limbs, so a really high tie-in point is necessary, but we need something higher than this, so give this a good little look-see. Not seeing any decay here, which is good news. See some bugs, I don't know if those are aphids or what those are. Get all this bark cleaned off of here, and we're probably just gonna choke our rope right in here somewhere, I think, over a couple of these little nubs. Help it keep from sliding. Had to think for a moment. Sometimes I get stuff mixed up a little bit, and it's just worth an extra little moment to think and verify that what you're doing is what you mean to be doing. There we go. Put our weight into it gently here. I think it'll work. Let's put our flip line over here on a different part of the tree. We'll give it a real good bounce. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. I like it. Alrighty, let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Why can't I? What is my problem here? Okay. I'm gonna go over there and work that part of the tree, and then we'll finish up over here, because this will be a couple easy cuts to just drop that onto the hillside there. We need to be a little bit more careful. We've got some landscaping to avoid, but that's pretty much our only obstacle. That, and we can't let the tips get into any of those younger trees. Here's some evidence that this tree's been in decline for a while. You got some dead callus wood growing over old heartwood, and then this thing still died. Nice. Also nice. Let's see here. What do I want to do with this one? I think I want to kind of try to convince it to go that way a little bit, so we have a better chance of missing that small tree down there. So let's go knock off this side of the situation first. So that way the limbs that are on this, that are above this, don't influence how it falls. Also give us a chance to kind of see how this stuff hinges, if it gives us any control. Yeah, get a little bit. Oh yeah, that one was great. All right, that sets me up in good confidence for this other piece. Oh, that's just stubborn. That notch is too much sideways. We need to kind of point it down a little bit so it doesn't just break. That's as deep as that can go. Oh yeah, perfect. We'll work this down in a couple smaller pieces now. We've got this nice, some variety of spruce, I think. Maybe it's a fir, I'm not sure. I didn't pay too much attention, but it's nice. It's part of the landscaping. We need to protect it regardless of species. Come on. There we go. Gotta be careful with that. That's a good way to throw a chain. Pushing the piece as it falls. Nice. Oh, that was all she wrote there. Very nice. Ooh. Okay, we can send most of this in pretty big pieces here, I think. Ooh, that was a little closer than I wanted to be. Ooh, that one's all wrapped up in the vines. There, we like that better. Very nice. Just gotta be careful. It's harder to tell how much load you're putting on this saw compared to a gas saw, because gas saw, you can just hear it load up a little bit better than electric motor, I guess. Oh. Oh. I'll take it, even though it wasn't pretty. Alrighty, on to the next one. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Hey, that went well. All right, this is as far up as I want to go with that tie-in point. So just gonna put some hinge on it and see if we can keep it out of that underbrush down there. See if we can try a little scissor wheel action here. See if that'll help on the tension side. Maybe even kind of draw the hinge for it. I don't know if any of that'll help, but I don't think it'll hurt. I don't know, I think it worked. Maybe I'll slow that footage down and we'll be able to see if it did any real good or not. Hopefully I got a good shot of it. If nothing else, that last cut did what we needed it to, and it kept it out of the underbrush. I am thankful for that. This has turned out to be a lot more cuts than I thought it would be. So that's good for our little test here. Oh, is that the end? Yep, she said no more. Alrighty. I'm gonna go grab the other camera. Wow, the other battery, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. New battery, ready to go. And then when I was down there getting a new battery, I kind of evaluated things. I think I'm going to take the piece of trunk wood that direction, and so we don't need to worry about cutting this thing off of here. It won't make a difference. The sun is coming out. Kind of bright. It's trying off the water down there. Am I going to get a sunburn in early March? Alright, now we could knock this thing off in one piece, but it'll be spread out and it'll lay up in the brush hard, and I think it'd be better if we take off the far side first and then see if we can kind of steer this piece to land on top of it. We'll give it a try. Alright, that one landed nicely. I'm going to just try and get it past this, whatever it is, tree of heaven or something. Close. Maybe I can push it and kind of help it go where I want. Yeah, we sacrificed a limb down there, but it went in a helpful direction. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. That stuff's all just underbrush. It's not particularly important, so if it was super important, I would have gone up and pieced it out smaller, but I don't think anybody's going to be upset about a broken branch down there. All right, let's pull this tying point down to us. Oh, I shouldn't have hooked it over those nubs. Now I'm gonna pay. There we go. We'll see if we can't get this to kind of jump out over that fir bush down there, or whatever it may be. Or actually, maybe it would be better. Let me think about this here. What's the best route? The shortest path would be that way, but it leans hard that way. So we're going to put it where it leans, and maybe I can do the good old cut it, hang the saw up, help it off to get it farther away trick. There we go. That was nice. I probably wouldn't do that in a situation where we had a high value obstacle down there, but for something like that, it worked out good. I'm going to work a couple chunks off the top of this thing here just to get it a little bit lower and make it fit in our falling space down there a little bit easier. Drop zone, I should call it. Oh. I lost one spike and I lost the other one. We'll do one more piece just for good measure. It doesn't hurt. It did a flip. All right, let's bounce down out of this tree and we'll topple it over. Oh, my goodness, we're actually gonna bounce down out of it. All right, let me pack this rope up and then we'll topple this thing over. Ah! It's not good for things. We'll see now if this thing can whittle this stump down. I'm sure we can get it. It's just gonna be a little extra work. Just in case it's too much and I decide to give up, I got the 500 here, but I want to do it with this thing just so I can say I took this whole thing down with the battery powered saw. What am I thinking here? Oh yeah, I want to tell you, I'm going to use this thing to push it over. It leans that way up towards the house and up the hill a little bit, but there's just enough landscaping plants down here that if I flop it that way, there's a chance it'll roll off or something and crush stuff. So we're going to send it this way against the lean, and that's why we're going to use the pusher. This is a cool tool. I use it every now and then. It's just a ticket. Kind of hard to justify the price for the thing. I think this is like 450 bucks when I bought it, but it's just so much easier than wedges and stuff like for this situation. I love it. We do have felling sights on here, so that's nice. I just can't push it as hard. Didn't line up that cut real well. Shame on me. Still got half a battery. Seems like it doesn't like to start with a little bit of load on the chain, which is fine. I mean, a gas saw doesn't either. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I think we need to whittle a little bit out of this side. Now I gotta touch up this side. It ain't the prettiest thing, but it's gonna work for our scenario here. I like it. Now we can start on the back cut. Poor thing. Saul just wants to be done. Oh no, is that it? Oh no! Oh, bummer. I don't know if when the lights dance that means it's out or if it's just overheating, because these batteries get warm. Yeah, she's done. Dang it. I really wanted to finish it with the electric saw. I guess we gotta go back to Old Faithful. I guess that didn't let us down. I didn't bring another battery with me. So all it needed was just a little bit more. Nice. Didn't harm the grass, didn't harm the bush. Let's see, what is this thing? Is this a... It's got points on the needles, so I believe that would make this a spruce. No, the needles are flat. That'd make it a pine, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's a species of derivative of pine. I can't remember. A pine? Somebody's gonna have to correct me. The needles are kind of flat and they come in pairs. I think spruce needles only come in single needles. So, and then fir needles aren't pointed, as I recall. So, somebody can tell me. Kind of looks kind of scotchy. The bark kind of looks a little orange. Maybe it's a derivative of Scotch pine. I don't know. Either way, this tree's down. All I gotta do is carry stuff up and we'll be done. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. One more thing I almost forgot. Milwaukee sent me this little saw to kind of use and try it out and give them some feedback. So if you guys have any observations, you know, anything that you saw from this video that you think that would be good for Milwaukee to hear, put it in the comments, because I'll make sure that message gets to them. Actually, make that two more things. I'm back at the shop here, and these batteries have been sitting for, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half now or something, and they're actually not dead. Oh, maybe that one is, but this one still has 2 bars left. So I think when those lights are dancing, it's actually telling me that the batteries are overheated, and they're actually still warm to the touch. The ambient temperature out there was maybe 65 or 70 or something like that. So it wasn't super warm, but it kind of leaves me curious as to what is going to happen when it is super warm out there. So we'll see. We'll give this thing a try in the summer when it's 90 degrees out and see how it does.